Someone asked, what is the child benefit? So today I'm going to be giving. I already made my list, so I'm gonna be like telling you what is child benefit and how it's gonna be beneficial to you so and your family. Yeah, and I'm actually going to talk about the base I'm living. Do because it's just though just because I do not know about other country, I know that most of the country they do not have this child benefit. But before I start talking about it, welcome back to K and O Vlog. Welcome back to my life. So let's go on. Let's move on. I'm really like someone asked this question. I said, "What is child benefit? Who uh what is child benefit? Who can get it, and how do we apply for it?" So today I'm actually gonna make a little intro. So I'm super duper excited, to talk about today child benefit because it have actually has been this is what tax free for mothers, for parents, and also for external mother, and also your guidance mother. So this is very something that is beneficial to mother parents to do was to use that to take care of their children educational, and also other training. Yes, and also raising your children so that you can be able also to save for your children at least a little bit. Children cost money. Don't come and tell me, oh, things are, really children cost a lot of money. Wears, clothing, which I saw clothing, schools, fees, and so many things, the children needs, so, and also some parents do also do what they also save up some money for their children, till their age 18. So let us start, parent. Are you a parent wondering what help is out there for your child? Or yes, what out there for your child? Today we're going to be talking about child benefit, what it is, who qualifies, and how you can claim it. Yes. Child benefit is just a payment from the government to help with the cost of the raising of your children or your child. Yes, and it's also tax free. Trust me, it is tax free. You're not going to pay tax on that. I'm actually going to state it. It has nothing to do with how much you are earning. If you earn more than 10,000 euro, 5,000 euro, 6,000 euro, 20,000 euro, 50,000 euro, it is absolutely um, tax free. So you can apply it for the age of like 19, 20 years, 21 years below. I won't say above because I will say below, because at the age of 0, as you just give birth, so you start applying that amount you're gonna get paid. So it has nothing to do with it's now really has nothing to do with when you apply it. As long as you have your giving birth to your child, and that day you're giving birth to your child is already it's already counting. I think understand. So it might just take up time in 3 months before you can be able to get that your benefit, but still, yeah, they're going to pay it from that day. Yes, they're going to pay it from that day, from that month and above. Yet till the child is to 18 years. If the child has what is this called, is school, the child is not yet want to further education, which is going for other training skills. So they're gonna you can apply for that child, for your child, and which is 18 years above, but they can only pay it is only up to 21 years. Then from there they're not gonna then it's an adult, so it's going to be skipped, and that's so yes, his age of almost 10 21 years, or let just that 21 years. So how to apply it is the process are very simple, and you just walk through the applicant's process, which they have either you can do it through the online, they have through the depends on the place you are living or the base you are living. I don't know about UK, I don't know about Italy, I don't know about France, I don't know about other country, Greece, as you understand, but I only know about where I'm based. You can do that. It depends on your surname. So if your surname is K, that means where you are actually going to like apply it is going to like section of K, O, P, something like that, arrow and X, something yeah. So you're gonna apply it through your surname. It's your surname that's gonna give you determine where you can send your application to for your benefits, for your child support or child benefit. So and it's everything is true online. um all you have to do is that you get all your necessary document ready, which is you have it's something like NIN. We will call it our tax payment numbers. So they're gonna be, as you fill the form, they're gonna be asking for that. You know where to get your tax like NIN. Everybody know where to apply for your NIN, which is your tax is tax number. So they're going to be asking it where you usually it's just for them to like not yours, the child tax number. They're going to be putting it in that particular form, and you add the birth certificate and also fill the form, and you have your resident permit, which your resident permit, it has nothing to do with how many years it gives to you. As long as you have those things, you can just send it the application. If you fill the form online, or if you have someone that can help you to fill it fill it through, I mean print it out, or sometimes they usually give it to you at the hospital. Yes, it's not 100%. Sometimes they just give it to you. Oh, look at the website, look at how you're going to apply, and look at where you should go and pick up the form. They can help you out. All you need to do is just to go to the website. The website is quite very simple. There is nothing that Google cannot do. You just need to just type it, how to apply it, and your base where you are living, the city you are living. You just like type it, and your surname. They're gonna put it in the system there. You should put your surname, so you're gonna direct you the place, the actual place, the consular that you can apply for your benefit, the child benefit for your child. So that is very very simple. When you get there, when you fill the form and you already submitted, so I think they have up to like 6 weeks or 8 weeks thereabout. But in some cases it might just take like up to 3 weeks. They're already reaching out to you, where some other cases they just like maybe there's some certain things that really is not they have not made the decision of that you getting the benefit. Still yet it's still here, you're going to get it. Even though they still delay it, you will still definitely get your money back. You're going to get that child support back. Yes, but sometimes they just like they needed maybe some other things. They requested from some documents, probably maybe from your spouses, or your partner or whatever. Just request from any kind of document from that, you just to know, okay, this is the father. You understand what I mean? So okay, this is the father, and the name and all those things. They just want to really like know, okay, this is the father. So they'll just like request. So you send it to them through online email, or you send it to them through sending a letter. So through what do they call it, yeah, through letter. You send it to them through letter to their offices. So they'll get back to you when they are done with the application and the process of your application. So when they accept to be paying you your which is that benefit, you're gonna get you're gonna get a letter from them. It will tell you how much they're paying. It's almost the same thing. I don't know that country like UK. I don't know about UK and other country, but they don't have like specific, oh my goodness, this is special needs. Of course there are some special needs children that really need special need care, and they also need more attention. And also when it comes to um also how to take care of them. They still have other application, but it's not child benefit. So those ones is government that usually you apply it through government or where you are living, and the community where you are living. It depends on the community where you are living. So that place, you can ask for any assistance there. And when you start, some persons really, when they start, getting the benefits, they usually, like, some of the parents usually send, maybe just save some money. It could be any amount, just to, like, okay, even though the money is not much, but still yet things are really quite expensive when it comes to children. Training, educational, what do you call it, um other, also, um wears and everything at all. And the shoes, children's shoes are quite expensive. Most of the things children really cost a lot of money. That is what a lot of people don't know about it. And it's not only about it, the country that we are living, that the things are really very costly when it comes to children clothes, children wears, other things as well. School fees, well, maybe it depends on if you are working. If you're under the social benefit, okay, you might get all those things paid from their from their community with the social welfare. They're going to be like paying for that. So probably you're not going to pay school fees. And today I just encountered with someone, and I said, oh my goodness, some person are really enjoying this country. Trust me, they do not pay a dime. They do not pay a dime. When you see some persons, they are usually like working, pay, and pay. At the end of the month, you, like, your money is like it's just like more preferable when you are not working. Because I believe that from persons that usually, most of the cases that you ask, why do you prefer staying home, why do you not work, they just said, oh, why should I work? Because the expensive and everything are taking care of the social welfare. My house rent are being taken care of. I get money, I get feeding money, I get my transport money, the kids school fees are paid, and at the end you still have some cash, which is money that you use for your upkeeping. And most of the cases, they don't want to work. They just said, okay, do you know what, I prefer to stay home, just instead, rather than going to work. And for me, it is it is so unfair for people that are usually working and paying tax, because tax alone, it is huge. Trust me, some person taxes, really, it is massive. It's massive. We should start complaining, like we are literally talking about it today. Yes, when you see some person, they don't have their salary, their school fees of their children are taken care of. They are still having taken care of most of the single mother. And today I was like, oh my goodness, some single mother, they literally, some of them don't work, like, they just say, okay, no, do you know what, I prefer to be single because of the benefits you are actually, like, getting from the social, from the government, as you understand. And for the taxes, I just pray that, let the German government, or they call it the chancellor, let them look into the taxes. It is too massive. It is massive, too much. It is too much. You're paying taxes, and also your house rent is quite expensive. Your house rent is like huge. From some cases, maybe they might be lucky, you might be lucky, and your accommodation is not much. It is okay, at least affordable. You can be able to breathe, yes. You can be able to afford it. While some persons, really, when they tell you their own accommodation, how much they pay for their accommodation, you're going to be like, you will be screaming. Yes, this is what, like, if you are living in Africa. Okay, I don't want to compare Africa versus Europe life. I don't want to compare it. Yes, Africa will pay monthly our accommodation once in a year. Some cases, maybe every 6 months. But some persons is once in a year. You're just paying for a year and you are good to go. Although the country hard, things are very, very hard, and people are struggling daily basis, and struggling for, how do they call it, from mouth to words. The same thing here, that things are really expensive, though you have the job. But for people that actually like literally working in the current situation that I am now, or we are facing right now in this country, it is not benefiting to people that are, some persons that are working. People that usually do not work, this is most of the reason that they say they don't want to work, because of the taxes, because of the cost of the living in this country. Things are, accommodation is huge, because of they just want to live, all these living a local life, and just want to pay nothing. Everything are being taken care of, and you are just like waking up early in the morning, because most of the cases they don't want to wake up early in the morning and go to work. They just want to they don't want to hustle. And when they see you working, they just like, oh my goodness, oh, you are, why are you stressing yourself? You don't have to work too much, you have children and this and that. That is most of the cases. Why are you struggling? Why are you working? No, just take it easy, just take it easy. And this, no, I did not come to this world to suffer. You did not come to this. Is this your mother? Is this your father's country? No. Is it your country? No. So when you see some cases, they don't want to do nothing because of the expensive living in this country. It is so massively expensive. I just pray that they will cut off a little bit of the taxes that we are paying, the taxpayers, because most of the taxpayers, those money that we are, most of the persons that pay the taxes. Because I'm not going to like say me. I'm not alone. I. Most of the person taxes payer, that is the money they're using to do what? To cater for those who are not working. Yes, the money tax you pay goes to most of this. Some persons that are not working, disability, all those like people that have one that has health issue, those one is understandable. Yes, it is really understandable, because there are some persons that are really having some challenges when it comes to health challenges. I can understand if you're not strong enough, to go and work. It is okay. It is much okay, as you understand, to take care of your health, and you need assistance from the government and where you are living, as you understand. So where you see some, what makes me more angry is that some persons are literally that, they are they are really, nothing is wrong with them. They are strong, they are fit, nothing, they are not sick, nothing at all is like, they don't have like this they don't have any challenges, but still here they just like prefer to stay home and not do anything. And I just find that it's really unfair to to the taxpayer, to the people that really wake up early in the morning, and when you are age above and you're going to your retirement, you see that those who have actually literally like retired for how many years, their income, their money they're getting for their retirement is not up to that. They cannot even live with that money. They cannot live with the amount they are giving to them. Most of them, you see some cases, you see them hanging around the streets, and going to look for some bottle to pick up, some going to look for something, just for them to be able to have some cash to be able to feed themselves. By the time they paying the accommodation, that is the main reason why I'm also talking about accommodation. They have to try and do something about accommodation when it comes to those who are really have gone to retire. Yeah, most of them work for 40 something years. They pay for their retirement allowances monthly, and after 40 something years, they just want to like sit, enjoy their old age, enjoy what they have labored for. But most cases are not enjoyable, because at the end you're not going to get enough money for your upkeeping, for you upkeeping. Yeah, you're gonna get enough money for your retirement. You see most cases, they are always, I have some persons that really literally complain about, oh, I'm in retirement, the money is not enough, I hardly feed. I always look for, after paying, because pay for the accommodation, they're supposed to make it very, very at least affordable, and for some age, especially when I've gone to retirement, and I know that, oh my goodness, you have literally paid for your that 45 or 40 years, 40 something years thereabout. You have to work and pay, fully paid. If you are fully paid for your retirement allowances, the money that you usually pay, you're going to get enough, at least a little bit, some cash that you can be able to live with. So anyway, I just want to talk about it, and add it also to the struggling, the life we're living in this country when it comes to Europe, and for those who are actually not, like, they don't want to do anything, and they prefer to stay home and just enjoy. So anyway, see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to follow K and Co vlog, and thank you for subscribing, and see you guys next video. I just got back from work. I'm home right now, and yeah. So yes, today work was I was literally having migraine, and which is yesterday. So I just want to, like, carry you guys along what I experienced yesterday. Oh my goodness, you cannot imagine what I experienced yesterday. I was like, oh, seriously, let me not, like, use this to bother my subscribers. But sometimes when you are part, there are some certain things you'll be passing through, and it is not advisable for you to keep it to yourself. Trust me, keep it to yourself. Now, there's some certain things you just, like, just like overlook it, and it's like personal issue, personal thing. It's not everything you just, like, want to, like, share. And yesterday, what I really experienced yesterday was really not funny. I came back. I came back from work yesterday. When I got home, I just I just have to do just normal errands, and which I finished with the homework, with the house choice and other things. I think every mother's, parent can, you already know, after you finish from work, they still have other things to do, apart from your working at work. You still have parenting duty to do at home. So I felt, so I was literally having some headache, migraine, and my like, I wasn't getting myself. I don't know what happened yesterday. I wasn't getting myself. Maybe probably because I had a very what do you call it? It was just very we had so much at work, and it was like most of the I was literally saying, okay, Monday is very, like, active, very, very busy day at work. But yesterday was Thursday, and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know what happened yesterday. So I was just like, wasn't feeling myself. I was very down, so I just came back, and I just did a little bit of house choice, and I just, like, let me just, like, go to bed and just have some rest, just take a little break, and just for myself. So which I did yesterday, and I just have enough rest. I rested yesterday. I saw naps, and I also, take care of myself. I before when I woke up, I felt a little bit relieved. Trust me, yesterday I felt a little bit relieved, and yeah, I said, okay, maybe everything is going to be fine. So it's not every time you are having migraine that you just, like, you are addicted to taking your medication, which is, what I mean medication, I mean for your migraine, as you understand what I mean. And most of the cases, they are usually, some of them do have also side effects, when you're taking it. And most of the cases is when you're taking some medication, which is when it has migraine. So I prefer to just relax and take a lot of water and just like relax. I think my body need lack some relaxation, so that is what works for me. And I'm just like giving you tips. Maybe if you are dealing with migraine and you have literally tried a lot of things, and it's not, you don't want, like, they addicted of taking medication and drugs, with which means migraine medication. Don't get it twisted. So you can, like, drink a lot of water, and if you have fruit, you eat fruit and relax. Trust me, your body need that relaxation for you to, like, get yourself. Yes, I know sometimes you might be a little, because I have some person that are really dealing with migraine. What I mean migraine has a really extremely it has gone to that extremity. You understand that she sometimes, when you are even interacting with her, and when she's like having that migraine, she's just like holding, like this, she'll be holding her forehead. And some persons with, yeah, she just like holding her voice. There are some pumps that you literally, like, you just use your hand and head. Sometimes, at the back of your ear, you just like literally, like something like, you just like press it very hard, not too hard, just a little bit, and just for you to get to that connection, to that point, for you to be able to relax. Yes, that is how that is how some migraine I've been dealing with some persons. Trust me, like when you use other points now, it's gonna like literally reduce the pain, or yes, it's gonna reduce. Or at your forehead, you just literally like press, and some persons are from the back, so you just literally like look like something like you want to give a little bit release, which is just a little massage, and you're gonna like get it. I'm gonna show you at my back, so you just like get yourself, like, you just have to like make sure that you're something that you use your finger, your hand, which is your finger, you just like head it to that point that oh, this is the point that you're having the migraine, that is like connecting to what is how you are feeling. So you just have to press a little bit for some second. If you're having something like a band, you can also like put that band just to hold it and relax. That is the therapy that I can recommend to some person that are dealing with migraine. I know some person will like, oh my goodness, I know this is what I'm literally going through. I'm always having this issue, I'm always having that. And no, if you even go to the if you want to like to scientific, there are a lot of persons that are really passing through migraine. I can testify, because I'm also like included, because I do have once in a while really I have to like, oh my goodness, I hope that I can be able to go to work just today. But I just like, just because I had some rest, so I was able even to go to work today, and I was late. But and I trust my place of work, they are very understandable. And especially when it comes to they already know that you're not that kind of person that any little thing you are just like, oh, I'm not gonna come. They are not that kind of, they know who is really if really passing through something, they really are understandable, and they really try to support you. That is what I love about my co-worker. Yeah, I'm not there, just very understanding. Yeah, trust me. And yeah, very understanding. And I just want to like share you with my amazing subscriber that, oh my goodness, sometimes you might be dealing with migraine. And this was actually when I came back today, I was very like I feel more relieved. And I also have to like take some naps, and now I am able to record and vlog for you, my amazing subscribers. And I just want to ask, so if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscription button, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you can notify anytime I upload any of my video. Lately I've been seeing that most of my subscribers have not been active. Trust me. Please keep supporting me, keep supporting me, and keep also subscribing, and don't forget to engage on my posts. When I'm reading your comments, it literally makes me happy. Yes. And next time I'm going to be appreciating my subscriber and be reading comments. I just want to say thank you so very much for always supporting K and O vlog. Yes, K and O vlog. K and O vlog. Yes. And I am so happy that I came back, and I am like energetic, I am fit, I am strong, and I am happy, and everybody is fine. I'm fine, and I hope you guys are doing amazing where I'm fine. So today I just wanted to carry you guys a little bit along, some kind of things that some of us are like experiencing when it comes to migraine. I just want to hear your opinion. What do you think about this? Like, if you have any tips, and you just leave it. Most of the time, see, let me tell you, I prefer to use homemade remedy when it comes to migraine than taking like English medication. I still understand what I mean. So it's always very advisable for you to go for home remedy, something that you can just give it a try. If something to make you to relax. I love what I said is that this really helped me. This is the magic. So you just make sure that you head it to, especially where you are actually pumping out, you are feeling pain, through you're gonna feel it. You try it and thank me later. Like, if you are feeling some pain from migraine, you just tap to that particular spot that you are feeling it from, just a little bit. Press it harder, just try it. Okay, try it, you're gonna see you relieves. And if from the back, the same thing too. And you just so just like the way I'm doing it, tap and it's release. And also you try as possible to do some workouts. Working out is very, very good. Trust me, it is very good for our health. Working out, exercising is good for our health. At least once in a while. It's not about what you are if you are working. Like, I do have this mindset, oh, I'm always walking up and down when at work. I know I work a lot when I'm at work. Walking, what I mean, you have moving. That's what I wanted to say. Moving, not stream. I mean, you are moving. Yes, but that is not the kind of workout that our body requires or deserve, and or want. Our body wants some exercising that can help us to build our